guys, good afternoon. Today is January 18, 2024 and I'm here parking lot of Cairns Central. I'm about to watch Rewind movie. It's raining right now. So I will be watching it all by myself because my husband doesn't understand Tagalog. So the movie will start at 6:10 p.m. It will be around 113 minutes.
Shout out to Event Cinemas Cairns Central here in Queensland, Australia. Thank you so much. I prefer to watch this movie in the big screen.
Hello guys, kumusta? Today is January 24, 2024 and now it's 9:20 p.m. We will be talking about Rewind. But last January 18, 2024, I went to Cairns and watched the Rewind movie starring Dingdong, Dantes, and Marian Rivera. And this is just my take of that movie. While my husband was asking how was my movie, he didn't go with me because of course he's Australian and he wouldn't be able to understand Tagalog. And guys, if you're married to foreigners and it will be shown in, like say for example, whatever area you are now, outside of the Philippines, the movie have English subtitles so you can take your afam. Yeah, they call it afam. So yes, it's alright if they're into drama, you can take them to the cinema with you. Because me, I just decided to go on my own. And shout out to the lady. She was also on her own when we were watching that movie and I just didn't get her name, but hi. Hi to you. And this is my take. Well, of course, rewind. In real life, there's no rewind with our life. The most important thing, you love more, you live better, because you can't go back. And there's, if only you could turn back time, there's no such thing in real life. That only happens in the movie. The story centers around the couple, Dingdong and Marian. So Dingdong played John and Marian is Mary in that movie, plus they have a son. And then it revolves also around John's life as a working husband and also he was not in good terms with his dad.
All I could say is that there should be
Open communication for the husband and wife. And your work is not important over, if you choose work over family, your family is more important. And of course, you still have to go to work and earn money to support your family. But then in this drama, well, John was really upset that he didn't get that promotion and he was drinking. At first he went to the toilet and talked to his boss and he said he resigned, and the boss said, oh, I didn't hear that. So he was feeling upset that he didn't get the promotion, was drinking, resigned, and went to his office and get mad. And then Vivian, played by Sue Ramirez, went there and she said she's gonna give him a top up of his drink, and then they ended up kissing. John kissed Vivian. So nowadays technology is really advanced. Everyone is a vlogger, almost everyone is a vlogger, and then paparazzi and marites all around the place. So be careful, guys. You know, there's a thing, you cannot drink and drive. You cannot drink too much and you can't think properly. So John ended up kissing Vivian. On the way to attend the play for their son, they were fighting. When the wife Mary saw that oh, those are your things at the back seat of his car, those are from the office things, what's happened? So John didn't talk to the wife Mary about his resignation, and then the wife Mary received this video of that incident, the kissing incident from that office, and that's where the fighting, and they figured in an accident, and that was it. I will be talking to the husbands or the partner, don't kiss anyone else. If you're married, keep your lips or your hands to yourself or whatever else. So yes, if you don't mean it, if you can't think properly because you're drunk, that's the thing about drinking. You should not drink a lot. You can't even drink and drive. That will be a disaster. So same with the relationship. You can't just do it like I can't say drink in moderation. I don't drink. Personally, I don't drink. I don't like drinking. So just keep it into minimum. How can you describe social drinker? I don't drink. Alcohol doesn't make me happy. I don't need alcohol in my life. So yes, husbands, don't drink a lot. And if you don't get any promotion, the time will come that it will be your turn to shine. Or better yet, where you can promote yourself if you are self-employed. If you're employed, then there's a limitation. You can't just do what you want. You're under the management. But if you're your own boss, then that's another story. So think about this. There is always time for everything, and there's always time to shine. Don't get upset. All of us will have our own time to grow in business or whatever endeavor you are in. So communication is really important, and then learn to forgive. I could see where John's coming from. Like, his dad left them, so he's always angry at his dad. So forgive the ones who made a mistake. Forgive. I don't know about forgetting. That's really hard to do. This is just
In my opinion,
so forgive. That's the only time that you can move on, because I said there's no rewind. This is only the movies. So open communication with your wife. And my overall take for the rewind movie, listen to your wife. I know my husband's watching this vlog. You have to listen to your wife, communicate with your wife, and love your wife. Prioritize your family and patience. You have to have even a slight level of patience, and not just do something drastic like if you don't mean it. All right, if you've seen the movie Rewind, guys, comment down below. What do you think? What did you learn? What would you like to practice as a husband, as a wife, to make it better? Because there's no rewind. It's only at the movies. This is real life, and yes, you just have to prioritize your family and then your job. I think they always say family comes first, and yes, it does. If you're in a family unit, you have your husband, you have your kid. If you don't have a kid, you have your wife. You have to listen to your wife. Not just having any selective hearing and say, yes, yeah, I'll do it, and then off to the other ear. Create a loving home, a loving family life, and everything will be smooth sailing in your relationship. Yes, there are challenges. It always comes, the challenges, but you have to sail through it together, not just keep it to yourself. Have an open communication. And yes, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I really appreciate your time. I know I really like to speak Tagalog, but then my husband's watching and it's really difficult for me to translate. My family here in Australia can't understand Tagalog, especially my nieces. They only speak English. So I'm making this for them. Yeah, mainly. This is my memory channel, and I really appreciate it for my family watching it. As I'm always telling you, 10 views, I'm happy. Good night, guys, and take care.